Hello everybody, this is DKG's Avos. We've flown our way over to Geosenge Town, and I do apologize for everybody. I did kind of forget to upload things to YouTube last night. We'll have to get those later on. It's been a little while since we've been in Geosenge Town, but we did find out that all these stones that were everywhere... Oh, you can sit on a stone? What? Those aren't chairs? I was just about to say, and we found out that all these stones were graves of Pokemon, and then now I feel like I'm sitting on them. That's awful. But it does look like Team Flare's entirely here. And they're blocking everything off, too. So I guess we just gotta go... Oh, God. There's that weapon. Jeez, that thing is massive. They've done so well with this game. Honestly. Like, look how big that thing is. Thing's giant. And it knocked over houses. That's funny. So, a bit of an alert for everybody. Anybody that is just joining in, like this is your first day or whatever, we are after badge 7 and taking out Team Flare. That's what we're going on. The natures on my team are awful. I have not bred any of the team. I just took them as they were. Playing it like it was yellow version. Back in the day when you didn't know what anything was. Before you knew what EVs were and everything else. Just plain old school. So I haven't been worrying about like EV training my actual team. I've just been getting EVs as they come. Which when you get into like the super training, you can see that everything's pretty well spread out. And awful, like just terrible. What's up, Jeff? How's it going, Jeff Hardy? Looks like we roared out into Steven. Oh, so somebody was asking me yesterday about whether I'd gone after any shinies. I tried it last night. And today. And dear Lord. That is so awful. Like, the fishing, the chain fishing, you have to have suction cups. You just do. You have to. I found a spot that was like surrounded on all 3 sides, and then you come in and you surround it on the 4th side, and it was terrible. I'd get like 15 on the streak. My highest streak is like 14 or 15, right? So I had 14 or 15, no shiny. I'm okay. Gotta get it up close to 30, and then we'll get a shiny for sure, right? And then I get there, right? And number 15, oh, it looks like nothing's biting. Gah! Like, why would you do that to me? Awful. And so then I go off, and I'm like, yeah, if I need suction cups, I know I just caught an Inky. I was like, okay, I'll just go back to the Pokemon Center, and I'll use that Inky, and I'll be fine. What did I find out? Found out that my Inky doesn't have suction cups. And then I shed just the smallest little tear this morning. Actually, it rolled in from in here, like just like right in, and went down my giant Greek nose, and it was just like awful. It was terrible. Just, eyes were all... No, I'm kidding. So that was my experience with chain fishing. It didn't happen. But somebody did ask. I will show off the natures in my team. They are terrible, though. So you can see here that this is Larry, our Lucario. He's got a boost to speed, and it takes away from defense. Cedric, our Chestnut. He's got boosted speed, lowered attack. Super good. We've got Lewis, this is our Lapras, and it's a neutral nature. The same with Steven, our Blastoise, neutral natured. And then Steve. If it wasn't confusing enough to have a Steven with a PH, our Snorlax is Steve. So we've got Steven and Steve. Or Steve and Steven, right? So Steve is neutral natured, Steven is neutral natured, and Lewis is neutral natured. And then Fannie Mae is modest. Our Talonflame is modest. I don't even understand this. Like, why would those things even exist? It's worthless. Like I said, we didn't breed those. We didn't care about those. We're just playing the game as it is. Playing it as it comes. So, and we did discover yesterday that I am her Gary. It's okay. I'm her Gary. I don't like being Gary, but it happens. Alright. It's alright, Gary. Everybody has to be somebody's Gary, right? In your own circle of friends, you were somebody's Gary. You were always better than somebody. For no particular reason. They put more hours into it, but they didn't understand. I had a Gary. Oh god, I'm tilting my DS too bad. Are any of you gonna fight me? Like, am I just gonna hang out over here? Alright, let's pretend we're working. I'm working hard, guys. Working hard. There's a tree. Okay. So a tree. I feel like that has something to do with Xerneas. Just throwing that out there. Don't know, but the way Pokemon usually works is that that big spoiler that they give you, they're like, yeah, this thing, we don't know what it is, it's a huge mystery, and I'm like, I see what you did there. No, it's scary. It's a giant flower, like, you'd think. Even though resources, space, and energy on this planet are limited, I don't... I mean, he's got a point. If you only have one of something and you can't share it, it's gonna be fought over. Unless you come in the case of, like, my sister and I and the Super Nintendo. I looked at my sister and I was like, it's mine. And she said, okay. Granted, we were, like, in our 20s, but... War and theft. Ultimate weapon, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, Lysander. I warned you not to do it. Now I'm just gonna have to, like, murder you dead. I tried. I tried, guys. I tried to talk sense into him. It didn't work. But now the problem is that mine shall... Whatever, we'll do it. We'll do it. Aurasphere. We'll try and do it. We'll get there. My tea is too warm and I am thirsty. I want it. Want it so bad. It's too warm though. Whoa. I'm so glad I didn't take a sip of tea, because that would have literally been everywhere. I was so worried that Larry was going to get one shot, and that, like, our sphere wasn't going to do enough. Holy god. What? No way. Alright, so fire type, we're steel type. If we use Bone Rush, we'll be fine, unless he avoids it. And now we're gonna die. Well, now it's time to drink some tea. That sucks. That would have been so helpful. Alright. Lewis needs it. Lewis needs some something or other. Little something something, if you know what I mean. So let's use Brine. Let's see how that works. Fire Blast shouldn't do a whole lot, but he's water ice, so I guess it's just neutral. So it's still powerful, but well, that sucks. Maybe Body Slam. If that was like maximum damage Fire Blast and we get a minimum, then we'll survive. Is exactly where I was going with that. But now Lewis is gonna die. That's not good. So what do we do when we're in trouble? We send out Steve. This is what we always do. We send out Steve and we're like, hey Steve, how's it going, buddy? Because Steve's got thick fat. So that means that he resists fire and ice type moves. Yes! He's got a super high special defense. And what else does Steve have? What else does Steve have? That's right, roll out. Chew, chew. I mean, eventually. You try and do that all, like, super dramatic, and then you remember that rollout needs to build up a couple turns, and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, about that. But I mean, Pyroar's gone, so that's a thing. Don't feel bad about having to go to the Pokemon Center after a couple battles. Thanks, Jeff Hardy. I'm just gonna cry into my tea. Yeah, when you're not doing a whole lot of grinding to get through, it does make the game a little more difficult. Lessons learned. Gyarados, I mean, we've got Rollout, so Rollout should still be fairly effective against Gyarados, because he is water flying. Intimidate's going to knock it back a little bit, but we'll be alright. We'll be alright. Aqua Tail, long hair, don't care. Crit hacks. Alright, Gyarados. Well, that sucked. Leftovers helps a little. Aqua Tail. Oh, we avoided it. That's exactly why we use Steve, and that's exactly why we use Rollout. Let's keep battling, just in case we've got another Rollout coming. We should. I don't know if he's going to survive this, though. Yeah, he didn't survive it, but, I mean... Alright, so... I don't know why Cedric's got the lucky egg right now, but... Oh, that's right, because I was dumb. I was dumb about it. Alright, so I'm going to go in and use Super Potion. No, not Super Potion. I'm going to use the Moo Moo Milk. Moo Moo Milk. Moo Moo Milk, come here. We got Moo Moo Milk right there. We'll use it on Lewis. And then Haunch Crow, Dark Flying, whatever. Cedric, I'm sorry, you died. Bring in Lewis. And then use Ice Beam. Ice Beam is sort of strong. It's stab. And it's good against flying types. So we're good. Ice Beam should knock off everything that we need. Super effective, that's what we needed. Alright, so let's go with another Ice Beam because it's just accurate. Hope the Aerial Ace doesn't kill us, but it did. Because it does. Oh no, is he gonna... Oh crap. Alright, we're gonna bring in Fannie Mae. And I have a feeling he's gonna Hyper Potion. Right? I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Or not. Cool. Done. In. Perfect. Awesome. Got it. Don't even care. Long hair, don't care. That's right, I'm strong. Stronger than you. But now I have to go all the way back to the... Is there nobody in here that'll heal me? Is that not a thing? Do I just need to, like, stock up on all sorts of things? Might as well, right? They send you in a boss fight. Yeah, we're just gonna load up on items. Alright. And so to answer your question, Jeff Hardy, the reason that I don't have Thunderbolt on Lapras is because I don't feel like I necessarily need it. The things that I would use Thunderbolt on, I'm probably going to switch out on anyway. So if I was going against a water type that I would use a Thunderbolt on, I would probably just switch out into somebody like Cedric because he's going to take the damage in stride. And hold on. Lapras also has Water Absorb, right? I think. Yeah, Water Absorb. So if I switch him into a water type, he's going to get Water Absorb, and then you regen HP. If I go up against like a Starmie that's got Thunderbolt, something like that, then I was just dumb keeping Lapras in there anyway, knowing that that's a possibility. Other than that, I've got Ice Beam on Lewis, and I feel like that... Oh, I didn't get any items. Nope, hold on. Hold on. We're going to go. We're going to go load up on items, because I don't want to go through that stupid elevator over and over and over. That elevator is just awful. So anyway, I think that it kind of explains my logic, and I feel like Ice Beam's got a little bit better coverage. Because if I go up against any rock types, then I'm going to be covered pretty well there, because most rock types end up being rock ground. So let's get some revives. 10 of them sounds good. Let's get some hyper potions. 20 of them sounds good. Got 100 grand anyway. Let's buy a few more things. Let's get some, like, paralyzed heals. Because we only have 3 of them left. We only have 2 awakenings left? Crazy. Because I ended up getting, like, 10 of each of these. And you can see... Well, I guess I didn't get as many ice heals. Because I definitely did not go through 6 ice heals. That's not a thing. But I was pretty sure that I got 10 of each. Maybe I only got 5 of each, and then just kept upping the rest of them. I don't remember. We'd have to go through the video to see. Alright. Now we should be stocked up and ready to go. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so those are all the cables leading up to the thing. Yeah, well, if you didn't interrupt me, we would be able to hurry. How about that? Weird kid. Hey, stop! We need to hurry! Thanks. I know. That's why I was hurrying. So this isn't one of those things where she's gonna heal me every time, is it? Well, that's disappointing. But I feel like Larry's gonna get us through a lot of these. You know what's funny is that until Larry came around, I was actually doing a pretty good job of keeping my team fairly well balanced. Everybody was like equal level within 2 or 3, and then Larry came in and he was just so much higher than everybody else. And then we just stopped paying attention to that. Now Larry's at 53, and we've still got Pokemon that are at like level 40. I think we still got a level 39 in our team. Oops. Yeah, there you go. Talk and run. That's the way to be. So this doesn't seem much like a puzzle as it is just a gauntlet. I think we'll be alright with that. Both of these should have Intimidate, don't they? Manectric doesn't... What's Manectric's ability then? Take out Might Yana, we'll be alright there. Gotta represent K-State real quick. Give them a huge shout out. Alright. My Yenna goes down. Thunderfang on Meowstic, which isn't my problem. I'm not worried about that. As long as it doesn't hurt my Pokemon, we're good. That's all we care about, right? Realizing it was a little off-center. That's right, Manectric. You get out of here. Good to go. Nicely done. I don't have a whole lot of, like, interesting commentary to give right now. Just because it's like... Yeah, so Larry one-hit KO's a Pokemon. Nicely done, Larry. Friends should stick together even if the world is at stake and you're gonna slow us down. Yeah, totally. You should stay with us because we're friends, not because the world is at stake and we're trying to save the world, right? Oh well. It's nice that they want to help, though. Alright, so... I don't even think that I need the Mega Evolution at this point. Not on this one. I think we'll be alright. Ow! Larry, no! No, Larry! Dang it. Alright, well... we didn't Mega Evolve Larry, so we do have it available for Steven. We'll just use Aqua Tail and Houndoom. I'm not so sure about Blastoise's Mega Evolution. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Not sure I like it. Really not sure I like it. Aqua Tail, though, really nice. Critical hits, too. I feel like that critical hit helped. Yeah, punch yourself in the head. That'll help. Totally just punch yourself in the head. It's fainted. Not dead. Fainted. Alright. So... I kind of feel like I need Larry, so I guess I gotta heal him up. Let's use Moo Moo Milk. And might as well use a Hyper Potion. I don't know if we bought enough of those. We got 20 of them. Let's see if we did enough. Alright, so this should start getting into... This feels like a point where double battles should stop being a thing. Are you kidding me? Hey guys. So I've got a thing that helps me solve puzzles and apparently break high-tech security locks. I'm not sure if I trust that logic. Alright, they said something about a tree. It's got an X carved in it. Hashtag magical rainbow deer. Oh god. 2, 4, 6 of them? Now we're down to 5. 4. 4. Alright, that's not bad. We're good. That's... I can take on 4. 4 is nothing. This is a gym badge right here. Especially since it's Leopard, Manectric, Houndoom, and Gulpin that we're all gonna be up against. Larry's got this all covered. We're good. Bring it, son. I got this. Larry's just gonna OHKO everything. Hey, look! Manectric! Called it! These flare grunts are so predictable. But I guess these are flare execs, aren't they? Let's do a Mega Evolve. Hope that the Bone Rush actually lands. It never seems to land when we need it to. Man. Hey, we got 3 hits, though. That makes up for the miss that we had earlier. I'll take it. Larry at 54. I think Larry's probably going to take us through the Elite Four, too. Larry for E4 champion. Okay, do I have to literally walk up to every single one of them? Come on. Come on, Nintendo. Oh, look, it's a Swalot. Never would have guessed that we'd have to go face up against a Swalot. I honestly think that Larry could probably take the E4 just on his own. Like, alright, I'll take it. That's like one of those things where he's just like walking up to the Elite Four and he looks back and you're like, go on, you can do it. And it's like when your mom, when you were a kid, your mom gave you something to do and you're like, but I don't wanna. And then they just like talk you into it until they finally defeated you into doing it for them. And you're like, okay. That's how I imagine Larry taking on the Elite Four by himself. Just, okay, I guess, if I have to. Alright, man. I don't know. I'd like to have everybody involved, but... Yeah. Rah. I can crack my neck, too. And your Might Yenna's got nothing on me. I didn't say Might Yenna, though. Did I? Was that the list of Pokemon that I gave for Team Flare? Gulpin, Might Yenna, Manectric, Houndoom. Oh, no, I said Houndoom. I didn't give a Might Yenna. But Houndoom's in there. And then the other one. Oh, hey, Houndoom! We're gonna keep battling. Cool beans. Larry for E4. Hashtag Larry for E4. I don't know. I think that's like the dumbest thing. Hashtag. I think it's funny though. Alright. Let's see Larry sweep through the last one. Oh, Golbat. I totally didn't plan for Golbat. I forgot about Golbat. That's a thing. Shoot. I guess we'll bring in Steve and start the rollout train. Larry's not gonna get through Golbat. He doesn't have anything worthwhile. Acrobatics gonna kinda hurt. Comparatively. Alright. Rollout train! Choo choo! Steve used rollout. I don't even have to hit buttons at this point. It's rollout. I mean, rollout's awesome. As long as Steve doesn't die, we're good. As long as Steve doesn't die, we're good. We'll be fine. Alright, this should take out Golbat. We're good. We tried to have Cedric run the rollout train, but he couldn't handle it. So now we stick him in the caboose of the rollout train. Why does he punch himself in the head? That's so dumb. Ah, I lost. Let me punch myself in the head repeatedly. Oh no. Don't tell me there's more. We're gonna heal up. I need a hyper potion. Call for reinforcements. That's never good. Alright. Oh no. It's a deadly neurotoxin! We've suddenly transported into Portal. Hashtag Magical Rainbow Deer. Come on! Give me the deer. me the deer. There it is. Pupils or X's? Are you kidding me? Really? Capture it in a Pokeball? I mean, I'll try. I do get to save it before I fight this thing, right? I probably should have thought of that. That doesn't look like I get to save. That's not a save point. Great. So is this like in black and white, where if you didn't catch it and you accidentally killed it, it's like, would you like to try again? Is that... Oh. Whoa, that was strong. That sucked. I don't think I've got anything that'll actually... Megahorn not so good against a steel type, huh? Never would have guessed that a bug move against a steel fighting. Yeah, let's keep using it though. Super good. Alright. Use next Pokemon. Bring up Fannie Mae. Flame Charge. That moon move hurts a lot. Alright, so gravity returned to normal, we're good there. Flame Charge should take it out pretty close. Really? You can take one more? Nope, can't do it. So